Right, today we've got my GSXR 750 doing an oil change, spark plug, air filter, clean chain too. I think she's very low on oil at the moment. We're going to start off by removing these bolts. One there. I think there's a couple under here as well. Another thing I forgot to mention is you will have to remove the crash bobbins. And once all this is been undone, this should just pull away like that. As you can see, we have got some LEDs there, which I didn't know about, but we will try wire them up later. The cable does go to the battery, but I believe it's not hooked on. Right, once that's off, you can start getting your tools ready to obviously start draining the oil. Make sure your engine's a little bit warm. Another thing, this is the rectifier. Sometimes they are located just at the front of the radiator, but they have issues with overheating, so a lot of people get another bracket and you can actually relocate this on the side of your motorbike here. This has already been done, as you can see. I mean, now just down to start draining the oil. Right, I've come away because I don't think you can hear me, but what you want to do is warm up your engine, make sure your oil gets nice and warm, not too hot, otherwise you might burn yourself. Let that warm up. We'll be cleaning this later as well. Right, once that's all draining out like that, you can then take off the air filter. I have actually got a tool for that, which is in here, and this goes on the top. I will show you. It's a bit hot, so you've got to be a bit careful. That goes on like that. And you just put your ratchet on here, find the correct size. It's just easier to turn this off because this is probably rock hard on there. Oh, it's not actually. I can turn that. See that turning? Right, give me a minute guys, I'm going to empty this out. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, on your new sump plug you'll have a magnet here. The old one does have one. As you can see there's nothing on that. That's if anything, like any metal in your engine goes down to the bottom and it will catch it. Also, when you are draining your oil, if you take out the plug where you're going to put your new oil in, because it will allow airflow when you're draining your old oil. As you can see, what I was saying earlier, this is already lubricated, so when you go to take it off next time, it's not going to be hard to take off like that one wasn't. But this is the new sump plug we're putting on, and then what we can do, start priming this with our new oil. What you want to do, get your new oil, start dipping it all in here, make sure that's all nice. what we're going to do is have a clean up and then put the next lot in. As you can see in there, I don't know if you can see, but it's going in the grooves. Right, now we're going to start putting our oil in here. As you can see, this is your gauge. I haven't left myself much space, but we'll give it a go. This takes just over 2 litres. So we're going to put 2 lots in, check where it is on the glass. What you want to do when you're about in the middle, because you've got your bottom, that's your minimum and that's your max. When you're just under the max, turn your bike on, let it warm up. Your oil will go through the system, through the pipes. It will lower itself probably just under, and then you want to top it up. And after you've done a ride for about 50 miles, you want to check your oil, because it'll probably need topping up as well. I should have really bought a funnel for this, but it's what it is. And I'll catch you in a minute. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, when you put your first litre in, just come back round here, make sure there's no leaks anywhere, and obviously where you've got your oil filter, make sure that's screwed, I believe something newton meters, but I just do it hand tight so you can't get that off, and then just with this for a little bit. Right, after you've done putting all your oil in, as you can see, where you've got the top line and the bottom line, you want it just underneath the top line. Then you want to turn your bike on, let it get up to, I believe it's 105, 104 degrees. Then turn it off, the oil will drop down, and then you want to top it back up to just that line there at the top. That top one, and then you've got the bottom one. Top, bottom. Right, I've came out here so you can hear me better. What you want to do, warm the engine up until it gets to about 105. Make sure there's no leaks where you've got the sump plug and your oil, new oil filter. Cleaning the chain. I've already cleaned all of this. Now we've got some motel chain lube. That's only knocking because there's no weight on the swinging arm. have it, guys. That's all nicely clean now. Chain has been all done. He's had a new oil filter, air filter we're going to do tomorrow with the spark plugs because we've got to lift up the tank. That's done. Oh. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.